bet you wish you were doing that with Eddie Hearn, not Dennis Hobson. Facts.
Hello all you hardcore boxing fans out there. How are you doing? It's Russ here from Porky's Corner. You know, don't you? You know, because that's why you've tuned in. Today I'm joined by Michael Theo from Essex. How are you doing, Michael?
Yeah, all good, Russ.
Yeah, you all right, yeah?
Yeah, I've seen you for a few days. Been up north, had a bit of a laugh up there, didn't we?
Yeah, we had a bit of a giggle, didn't we?
Yeah.
Well, I don't really know what to say. It's been a few days since videos come out. It's 50,000 views. Have you heard anything from Big John Fury?
Not a dicky bird, mate. Not a dicky bird. Are we meant to hear something?
Oh, I'm hoping so. I mean, what's happened to him, do you think? I hope he's all right.
You check the trains, the buses.
Check train stations, check bus stations.
Airports.
Keep the phones, keep the smart TVs, keep the smart motorways, keep your train stations. I'll still do what I do. Rely on this.
I hadn't checked Leeds Airport, but my mates checked Manchester one. What about rowing boats?
That's a good one. Yeah, rowing boats, yeah.
What about
all the chicken and the hatches and nests and
chicken
hang
coops?
out, you know?
Chicken coops.
Coops, yeah.
Could be added in
There's
a
loads up
chicken
north,
coop.
isn't there?
Loads. We breed them up here, mate. So we eat.
Yeah. Someone sent me a video this morning. I'll send it to you later. Someone that our friend knows as well. No, seriously, send me some chickens and some cocks and giving it some. You know, the proper fighting cocks, not the lame ones.
Yeah,
like some people.
I'm a bit surprised that John's not come beating your door down because I'm as game as a Yankee cock.
Turn up. That's all I want you to do. Turn up.
But
that's the one.
You haven't been knocked on your door then, Mick, no?
You mean as lame as the Yankee cock?
Yeah. Well, I thought you were a gangland enforcer, Mick.
What, the chicken or John? Or both?
John, gangland enforcer.
John. That's what it's meant to be. I mean, listen, Spencer's saying the wrong things to promote them, isn't he? Because straight away, people know that they know what they're going to go see. They've seen it over the last few months. Bollocks. It's just bollocks talk on the internet, honestly. The only reason I'm on here is I'm here challenging someone that said they're the best 50-year-old on the planet. That's the only reason I'm talking to John right now. Otherwise, I won't be doing this. You know, I'm challenging someone for a fight. You know, for a good cause. That's the only reason I'm on it, Russ. But it was nice, you know, getting on and meeting some decent people. You know.
Yeah.
That's all the truth.
Yeah. My channel's obviously it's going in the right direction now, and we had a bit more good news about the channel today. I'll tell you off air. We're approaching a year since you should have fought John. It's May 28th. In that year, obviously he shut the fight down on it for some whatever reason. It's probably a pandemic, so we have to give him. We can't really be too harsh on him. There has been a lot of comments, mainly positive. I've noticed on we have like this thing called analytics, and when I first started doing videos with you, it used to be really low. You know, in the 40%, you know, the people that enjoy the stuff that we do. Now, according to analytics, it's like in the high 80s. So there's been like a little bit of a change, hasn't there, in public persona for you and not Big John. So I don't know what when you do fight with him, because I think you will fight eventually. You're going to be the good guy, and he's going to have to be the villain. See where I'm coming from?
The enforcer.
We ain't worried about these so-called Brits, these street gangs, these this, that and the other. We're not bothered, because I could put my fist through them outside. You know what I'm saying? Because I could worry them like a Rottweiler on the floor and they'd be screaming for the mother after 30 seconds.
He can be an enforcer, can't he? Yeah. But when I think of enforcers, I think of people like Dirty Harry, you know, Clint Eastwood.
All right.
I don't think of Big John. I don't know. It's a strange one, isn't it? It's a strange one. How you can portray yourself in media isn't how you are in real life. But I think people should just be themselves.
You know what, Russ?
You know,
we could dress him up as a cowboy, couldn't we? And he'd look the part in the West, then he's got that sort of look about him, hasn't he?
Yeah.
So he could become an enforcer. We can make him an enforcer, can we? In the film industry.
John could be like, you know, the man in the good, the bad, and the ugly. He could be, for a few. Which one is it? For a fistful of dollars, or I don't know. One of them, he plays the man with no name, doesn't he?
Oh, that's the one. The fistful of chickens. That one.
Fistful of chicken feathers.
I'm not going to say things to please you because you've had a bad day. If I think you're wrong, I'm going to tell you you're wrong. You know, and if I'm wrong, I want people to tell me I'm wrong. Not kiss me backside and say, you know, okay, that wall's made of chocolate biscuits when I know it's not.
John, pick up the phone, John. Come and sign this contract. It's all drawn up by lawyers. We've got venue. Mick's got pay-per-view platform, people on standby. Referee, ex-board control referee, Gareth Morris. He's going to referee it, if that's okay with you. Bellman, we've got judges, security. There's a lot of time and effort gone into this, John, and you've gone missing. So come out and say something.
It's nearly this, it's nearly that. Yeah, we're getting there. You're getting nowhere. They're getting nowhere, Andy. Nowhere fast.
Or we'll just keep chipping away, because public opinion now is stating that you don't want to fight, John, and you are not the person that you're making out that you are. It's one fight. With gloves on, you'll be safe. You'll have a win or lose, or it'll be a draw, and that's it. Some money goes to charity, and you get yourself a few quid. What's wrong with that, John? You're not doing anything wrong. You don't own a British Boxing Board of Control license. You can do what you want. All right? Whatever Tyson's with BT Sport, you'll always have your little pundit job. Always. When it's not with BT Sport, you won't have your pundit job. That's how it works. Come on, John. Do the right thing. Be honourable. Don't be coming out with all that, we're just fighting men, we love to fight, when clearly you don't. So come on. The man's here. He's been training. You keep telling us that you're training. Stronger, faster, quicker than a speeding bullet. What did he say? We're running 10 mile, then 20 minutes on bank, 20 minutes weight, 20 minutes stretching. It's like superhuman, that, Mick, isn't it?
He does more than me, doesn't he? What I say?
Well, I'll take all your bets, mate. You want to come to me with all that? I'm a betting man, and I'll take all bets.
Superman.
So I don't know what to make of it. I don't know what to say, Mick. Now it's got beyond a joke now, isn't it?
Running out of words.
The silence is deafening. So all we're going to say to you, John, is turn up. What have you got to say on this matter, Mick, before we change subject?
Turn up.
Right. I don't know what to make. What do you reckon, mate? Help me out here. I need a bit of help.
Help you out.
Help me to help you, Mick.
Well, we've got a few more ideas, haven't we, Russ?
Yeah, we've got a few ideas.
We'll just keep chipping away.
We'll keep chipping at it. It's all laid there. All he's got to do is turn up at a presser, turn up at a weigh-in, turn up and fight. 3 appearances off you, John. So I don't know. Maybe when his 15 minutes are up, you might want to come to the table then, but I don't know.
The choice is yours. Gloves are bare knuckle, I don't care. I'm confident. I've beaten any man 50 plus on the planet. Here I am. I'm ready, fit, been training. I feel good. Let's get it on, and I'll start with you.
What do you mean by 15 minutes are up?
Well, you know, it might not always be in public eye. Off the back of his son. His son could take it all. He's boxing, can't he?
I said it! Fucking quit! I said it! No believe in John Fury!
His son might go to America. Where does that leave John if he's not boxing? He might be a wrestler. Might go do acting. I mean, Tyson's one of them guys who could turn his hand to anything. You know what I mean? He's a talented kid. He could do anything. He used to knock cars out, Tyson, when he was a teenager. And he did really well at it. He's done driveways and tarmacking and block paving, and he's always earned a few quid. Tyson is pretty shrewd. So he could do anything. He could go to America and be a bigger superstar than what he is. Where's that leave Big John Fury? He can't go there, can he? So I don't know, but it's getting on stage. We're up to a year on May 28th, aren't we? You've got to be up here with him not wanting to fight you, Mick, now, surely, after everything that's been said.
Listen, I was a little bit like that at the beginning. But you know what? I'm chilling on it. When it happens, it happens. If it happens, you know. I'm not going to drive myself mad. I'm going to do what I do and keep chipping away.
Yeah.
And, you know, we'll get an answer one day. You know, he'll have to say something, you know. He'll have to give in and say something.
Yeah.
If you don't, you're just going to keep chipping away and doing what we are. We've got loads of ideas up our sleeves, haven't we? So we're just going to carry on.
He's got to do it, hasn't he? He's got to come out. He's got to come out because the silence, like I've just said there, it's deafening. And usually when you caught bang to rights, you go quiet. People go quiet when they bang to rights. That's why they plead Fifth Amendment in America. In England,
we're turning being rushed. We just got to turn up at one of these seminars he's doing. Well, if they're going to happen,
yeah,
we'll find a question. We'll find a question in front of the audience. Well,
I'm not going in a disguise. I'll just turn up with you and we'll just ask what we want. I'll turn up with camera. We can film it, can't we? I'm sure.
Exactly.
I'm sure Spencer Brown and Mecca's welcome, won't you, Spencer? Because we will be coming. If I say I'm coming, I'll be coming. So questions need to be asked, don't they, at these seminars? If they're even going to go ahead. I mean, I'm hearing all sorts. I'm hearing there's just a load of dates on the poster, on a digital poster, not printed up one. Just a load of dates on a digital poster and notes 100%. Nobody knows what's happening at the moment, do they? So how can they put 27 dates out over the next 4 months? That's craziness, isn't it? Nobody knows what's going on. I don't know if it's just to keep him at public eye, to get a bit of fame. And what it looks like it's just after a bit of fame. I don't know. But what I do know is this fight's got to go ahead. It's as simple as that. And I'd fight Spencer Brown if he after, but I heard he's not in good health. So, and I am in good health. So, well, we don't need to fight me and Spencer. You and John can fight, and I'll be in corner with your corner men, Mick. And let's get it on. Let's get some charity. Let's give the money to a charity. Let's have a vote where the money should go. Let's give charities something. We're charitable sort of people.
Look, there was a fight the other day, wasn't there? That came in within not even a month ago, shouting and running and raging, you know, the Joyces and the Dohertys. And look, they went in, they've done it, they finished it, and it's all over. You know?
Dougie Joyce and one of the Dohertys won it, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, listen, they turned up, they got stuck at a fight, and that was that. Well, it's all over now. That's it. What's up with that? Exactly. They know what they were doing, didn't they? Them fighting men, them aren't they? Them lads.
Yeah, and you know, I think that ref that was always at least the fighting events was there, and he said, you know, fair play to your proper travelling boys, your proper gypsy boys, and you do it. You done it right.
Yeah.
You know, not like some people. You know.
Yeah.
And now I think Dougie's going for part 2, isn't he?
Dougie's going for what?
I think he's offered one of the younger sons out. He made a little something on the YouTube yesterday in the pub, I think, calling that another one of the sons. And he's saying that, like, you know, I mean, come on, none of your sons can beat me. I'm still here. And he's betting 50 grand. You know, they have the fight in 2 weeks. We've Paddy had put the money down. But
which one's Dougie in with perfect teeth?
I think he's the one that fought yesterday, wasn't he?
Yeah, that's him with teeth, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
Good teeth job, that, Dougie. Good teeth job, that.
No, he looks well anyway, doesn't he?
I hope mine look well when I get them done next month.
But anyway, what I'm saying is, the point I'm saying is, look, we've been going for nearly a year, yeah? Okay, John's called out over a year ago. I've accepted, and we're going to move forward with it. But look, they've come and gone in a month, and it's all done and dusted, finished. How quick was that? You know what I mean? And now they want a part 2. He wants to take on another one of the boys and sons. You know what I mean? So
what, already?
Already.
Well, I don't know with that. What if his teeth get chipped?
I'm sure he's got a gum shield, isn't he?
All right. Okay then. Did you watch any boxing at weekend, Michael?
Yeah, I did. Funny enough, I watched Chris Eubanks. I watched the girls fight. what's her name? The lady girl from Liverpool.
The Natasha Jonas.
Yeah, we got, and she fought. What's the other one? The one from Ireland.
Katie Taylor.
Katie Taylor. Yeah, that was a good fight. I think Natasha needs to step up a bit more and give it a bit more. She needs a bit more. Another 6 months in the gym, a bit more pressuring people on them, and she could have, you know, because Katie Taylor's a pressure fighter. She's constantly throwing punches, you know.
Yeah, but the flurries though, aren't they? They're not connecting. A lot of them are blocked and missed. It's already going like that, isn't it? The flurries, you know, don't mean they're all connecting, does it?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. But listen, the one for me, Savannah.
Yeah,
she's the best. She's the best. She's amazing. As a lady, a female boxer, she's just amazing. Different class.
She's an amazing person as well, Savannah Marshall. She's lovely person to get on with. Lovely.
Yeah.
Somebody sent me an email and they said to me, Porky, if you were to win football pools, which I don't do, which one of these women would you let them present check to you? And I said, well, women. And he goes, let me just send it. You sent me a list. Terry Harper, Katie Taylor, Natasha Jonas, Shannon Courtney, and Rachel Ball. He said, which one would you let them present you a check? I said, Natasha Jonas. So, but it is what it isn't. What did you think to Del Boy, Chisora?
To be honest with you, Russ, I think the 6th round, I was so tired, mate. I went to bed. I thought catch up on it later on. But I felt the same.
I felt the same, mate. I think
he lost on points, which is, I don't know. Everyone's saying he got ripped off. He should have won the fight. But I might watch it tonight, funny enough, see what it's all about.
You just want another bite at cherry, mate. That's all it is. It's recycled garbage. It's recycled garbage.
Yeah, I think Chris done well, Eubanks. I think he should have took the guy out. He should have took him out. Was it in the 2nd round when he had him on the ropes? He should have took him out. But he's saying he wanted 10 rounds, a bit more experience. Listen, that's dangerous because you get knocked out. Trying to give yourself more time in the ring because you've been out of the ring for a while. That's dangerous doing that, isn't it? Going another 8 rounds to get the work rate and the experience what you've done with your trainer in the ring.
Yeah.
You know, it's only one punch can end the game. You know, so he took a chance staying in there, unless it was just all talk. I don't know what the game plan is and what the game and what they're doing. But if you got someone and they're a little bit hurt, you need to put the pressure on and get rid of them. Why do you want a long night when you can have an early night? You know. Yeah. But everyone's different. Everyone's got their own plans and whatever they're doing.
Yeah, it's an interesting one, that, because where do you see Chris Eubank going, really? Do you think he's a gimmick?
Well, Chris is, like you said, he needs to get rid of this guy and then move forward, doesn't he? I know he wants another one with Saunders, and he reckons he can take Saunders, and he's going to put 10 grand bet that Saunders gets knocked out by Canelo and all that thing. I think I think he's at the stage now where I think in how he's coming across, he's going to start stepping up now to bigger fights once he's got rid of the guy he got rid of the other night. So he said, I'm terrible for names, but then he's talking about, he's talking about Triple G. He might be talking about Canelo down the line, but then there's a great fight for Billy in him, isn't it? You know?
Triple G's an old man, Mick, now, though, isn't he, really?
Yeah, listen, even Canelo's getting to the end now, isn't he, really?
Canelo's only 30, Mick.
Yeah, I know, but he's getting, I think he's done what he needs to do in his career, doesn't he, really? He's going to take another belt off of Billy when he fights next weekend. Do
you know what I can't work out, mate? Why Billy and his team haven't walked from this fight? If it's that bad, if they're being treated that bad by Eddie Hearn, the promoter, why aren't they walked? If they're not being allowed English judges, this and that, they know what it is. They're going to get paid a lot of money, so they're going to put up with it.
That's all it is, Russ. That's all it is. Well, how can they walk? How can you walk away from the money you're getting? It's your biggest payday.
Yeah, so they're just screaming blue murder about it just to hype it up, aren't they? To get some buys on DAZN.
Listen, I mean, listen. Eddie's got Canelo as well, yeah. So he's got most of the fighters, the top fighters, yeah. So you know, everyone's saying he's sucking him off, licking his arse, and doing all what he's doing. He's sucking up to him, yeah.
He is.
Listen, why not? Listen, Canelo is a top ranked fighter, yeah. So he wants him on his side. Why? Because he can earn him money. Yeah. It's the only reason why he's giving it all that with Canelo, isn't it? Yeah. Why do people in this world want to know people or want to know millionaires? Because they've got loads of money, they look up to them, or if they're an icon, they'll look up to them. Why don't they look up to normal people walking down the road, or normal Fred Blogs or Fred Smith, whatever. They don't. People want to know a celebrity, an icon, and that's all it's all about. You know that. Yeah. If Canelo wasn't a boxer, where would he be now?
Nowhere, wouldn't it? He'd be nowhere, wouldn't he?
Exactly. You know, he don't have the money, he don't have the fame. You know, it's all about just bollocks, really, isn't it? When you think about it, deep down. What is it about money in this world? Is it about fame? If you don't have them two, what are you? What do you become? You know, if you're not somebody, an icon. You know, so, and I think a lot of people want to be them people. You know, that's what they're striving in what they do.
You're probably right there, mate. You're probably right. Right, I think that Billy ain't got a chance, basically. He's got a 1 in 10 chance. That's it.
I agree with you. I speak to a lot of other boxing people, professionals, ex-professional. They reckon Billy would do it. Well, so everyone's got their own opinion. Right?
Yeah, but mate, this is how I look at it, right? Let me just tell you. Who did Billy fight last?
I don't know the guy's name, but no one special.
Martin Murray, yeah? Right. He couldn't stop Martin Murray, so how's he going to stop Canelo?
Yeah, okay, but the Martin Murray fight wasn't that great, was it, coming from Billy? Because he can fight better than that. Like I say, the best time I've ever seen...
Why didn't he? Why didn't he then?
Yeah, but, you know, the condition he's in now, coming up for the Canelo fight, it's completely different if you look at him. But listen, like John Fury says, bodies don't win fights, do they?
No, they don't. No.
Fat wins it.
So I don't give Bill a chance. I don't give him a chance. And do you know what? There's nothing I'd like better than to see Eddie Hearn on his knees with Billy win. But I don't think Billy will get a fair crack with judges, even if it's a close fight. So he's got to knock him out. But Triple G and Kovalev have hit this guy with everything and couldn't put a dint in him. So how's Bill going to put a dint in him if he couldn't dint Martin Murray? The statistics are in front of us. It all looks like it's going to be a points win for Canelo. That's how I think. So
points win or knockout?
Points win. Billy can take a shot, Billy.
Be nice if Billy come back with a title, because look, he's put him right up there, isn't it? But
of course, it will be best fighter in the world if he beats Canelo. He'd be pound for pound number one.
You know, it's hard to see that, isn't it? But like you say,
look, all you're going to hear after this Saturday, this is what you're going to hear. Setbacks paved the way for comebacks. Even Mr. Muhammad Ali got beat. Back to drawing board. I'll come back stronger, faster, quicker. Or camp didn't go great. We were messed about with this, messed about with that. Blah, de blah. And I got loads of money. That's what you're going to hear this weekend. So watch this space. That's my opinion.
You got a point there.
So, but that's how I look at it. But nobody's saying Billy can't fight. He's just up against a superhuman elite fighter, isn't he?
That's constantly out there fighting. They're doing it.
Yeah. So it's not wasting putting something down and somebody moving it. I'm getting paranoid, aren't I? You know, when you put something down and something gets moved.
When no one comes in there.
Well, actually, people do come in here, but it's not expensive. Filming. What do you think about Sky and these pundits? I mean, I'm hearing that Tony Bellew has been demoted from Sky and he's going to be working for Matchroom Boxing YouTube channel now. What do you think to that? Do you think these pundits are narrating an agenda and propaganda and all that, and and just spinning stories completely, you know, and narrating these stories. What do you think about the punditry at Sky? Tell me.
Well, look, Eddie's done another deal with the other American company, so they've all got to go. So I think he feels that he needs to put them in a place. Do you know what I mean? So he'll say, "Don't worry about that. We'll put you over there." You know. So he's keeping him in work on it, even a YouTube channel, whatever. But he's licking the tenfold from the other company, isn't he? He's taking big money from. Was it Diaz?
Yeah. DAZN.
So DAZN, yeah. So you know, he don't care, does he? He would just flog him off and say, "We'll put we work for YouTube channel." Well, I didn't even know he was working. He just told me, but if that's what it is, that's what it is, isn't it?
Well, if DAZN are going to go on. I'm just saying, if DAZN are going to pay Eddie 100 million over 5 years, and Sky are only going to pay him 15 million, well, it's 85 million difference, isn't it? So it's not rocket science that is going to jump ship, is it?
Mm.
But what I want to know, Mick, is this: all them hula hoopers at Sky, how many of them are going to go to DAZN? Because I reckon there's a few there at Sky already going to the zone, and I reckon there's a few who aren't.
I was just about to ask you that question.
Well, I know who's going to DAZN, and I know win, but we're going to see it unfold, aren't we?
Johnny and the girl?
I don't think Johnny Nelson will be going to DAZN. I don't think Bean will. I think their narrating of stories now has been that bad the last few years. I don't think DAZN would take a risk on them. I think Frotch will go to DAZN. I think David A will go. I think they might bring other outside people in. I don't know.
They've got to use the British people because we've got most of the champions at the moment, haven't we?
Well, they had Ricky Hatton on Ricky Hatton, and they give Ricky Hatton a trial, didn't they? And Gareth Davis, and I heard that didn't work out. Why don't they give Joe Calzaghe a trial? 46-0, he's got the pedigree. Frotch has got the pedigree. They've got to be a shoe-on in, haven't they, surely? They've got to be a shoe-on to do it. That's what I think.
Yeah, you got a point.
You can't have people like Bellew jumping up at the side of the ring because his mate's fighting, or Dave Caldwell. How can Dave Caldwell be an expert analysis guy? He's won a central area. That's not an expert. Do you know what I mean? You're going to see some changes, and you're going to see a few nosers put out a joint, I think. So watch this space. Well, that's what I think anyway, but we'll see, won't we? But you know, look, the Sky one needs ripping up from top to bottom. Yeah, if they're going to still do boxing, brilliant, whippy woo. But it needs ripping up. It needs new people in. It needs overhauling, like the Board of Control does. But Sky won't be the flagship for British boxing no more. It'll be DAZN at £2 a month. Come on, £2.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
It's for nothing, mate. It's for nothing. It's worth a tenner, but £2's brilliant, isn't it?
Is that what they're going to charge you?
£2 a month, $1.99 a month.
Oh, fucking hell. What was that for the main events as well?
Yeah, there's no pay-per-view. How can you beat
Wow.
that? That's aggressive, that, isn't it?
Amazing.
But I think they'll put it up after a bit.
Yeah, they'll get everyone involved, and then probably start banging it up. But listen, it is what it is. They've got Eddie. Eddie's got a lot of the main boxers, so he's done well.
Yeah. Okie dokie then. So, any message for Big John Fury, fighting man that don't fight?
Any message?
Yeah.
I'm fed up with giving him messages, Russ.
Yeah.
I don't think he's worth of another message.
No. Okay.
No. We've done it all the other day, didn't we? We put out what we want to put out.
We can't do any more, mate, can we? If a man don't want to fight, he don't want to fight.
We'll still chip away. We'll do what we're doing, and we've got a few more up our sleeve, and we'll leave it at that.
I've got one ace up my sleeve, and I'm not going to play it just yet. I'm going to see what he comes out with, and if I get one inclination, he's going to say something bad about me. So I've got nothing to hide, have I, mate? I'm going to pull this script out here. See, pull it out. I'm going to do a video, and we'll never see or hear from John Fury ever again if I do this video. So, John Fury, you need to apologise to me for calling me a blowjob around Peter Fury and Dennis Hobson. Apologise, mate. Or I'm going to turn that camera on there in my car. I'm going to do a 20-minute video, the real John Fury story. Okay, John. All right. And on that note, I'm going to go training now, Mick. I'm going to do a Tom Platt's leg workout, the Quadzilla.
Well,
the Quad Father. With Olympic bar and no weight on. First day doing legs, baby steps.
Why not, mate? You got to start somewhere, ain't you?
Yeah. So is that all right then, Mick?
Of course it is. Yeah, just take it easy. You're there on your own, and just don't whack on too much weight, because if you fall over, make sure your phone's next to you. Give us a bell. Help pick you up.
Mick, you look a bit deflated.
Yes.
You look a bit deflated today. You're knackered, Mick.
Do you know what? I've been outside moving. I've got loads of time machines and heavy air compressors, and they weigh a fucking ton. Excuse my French.
Yeah.
And I've been just moving them all around today, and it's been hard work. But it's good, It's good training, So I enjoy it. So I rushed in and just thought I'd get this out of the way, and I'd like to thank all my sponsors that have been with me all the way. Ability Group, Official Watches, Taste of Cyprus, Marble Fantasy, Direct Tires, Raymond Davis, and Lanterns. Thank you very much for a sponsorship and continuation of it on this journey to calling out John Fury, or taking up his call out, and moving forward a bit, and we're still going for it. So thanks for being with me. And don't forget, press the button down below, $5.99. Get on the sponsor, the members area. Members area. You see all the videos as well, because we're doing a lot that are not going out to the public. So if you push the button, $5.99, you see all the videos.
Thank you. Okay,
well, what were you going to say, Russ, before I interrupt?
No, I'm going to say, don't get too disheartened if you don't get this fight, mate, because you can get up there thinking, well, I'm going to have a fight, and then all of a sudden, the other person...
No, I'm not like that, Russ. I don't get disheartened, mate. Don't worry about that.
Okay. All right, then, mate. Well, listen, you take care. Peace out. Don't have nightmares. Seemed a bit deflated today, Mick, didn't he? That's about it, really. It's been a long day, so I'm going to do a bit of training now, and I'm going to get my tea. Peace out.
You like that one, didn't you? Right, first of all, I just want to say thank you very much for liking and subscribing. It means a lot to me, because we're on this journey together, aren't we? So anybody got any ideas for the channel, fire them over to me, porkycorner@mail.com. All right. Shout out to Innovation Alloys and South Yorkshire Packaging. All right. Don't forget to subscribe. Keep on trucking.